welcome to another episode of Disqualified. I am your NXT Predictions Champion, Trevin, joined as always by my lovely co-host, Beltless Caleb.
I'm fucking tired.
And our cameraman and producer and main roster Predictions Champion, Zach, is outside taking care of some business, but he will be back. And we are here to talk about Monday Night Raw.
Oh boy, my favorite time. Mondays. Oh, dude. This episode was decent.
Mid. It was decent. I'll call it mid, especially compared to last week, the hype train it built up is a lower point.
Oh, no. It's a night and day difference from last week. Last week was good. This week, what happened to the writers that wrote last week's episode? Can we get them back, please?
Please.
Because, this episode... When I say decent, I'm being nice.
Yes, because
Shit sucked.
Yeah, the in-ring action was aight. The promo work was also aight. Like, everything about this episode was mid.
Mm-hmm.
It's like nothing was exceptional. Nothing was poo-poo caca like we've had some weeks. But nothing was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, it's because they moved. Funnily enough, last week we were free of Danhausen.
He's back.
Yep, he's back. Also, I think it was an international thing, but there was a Joe Hendry concert apparently.
That was definitely an international thing.
Um,
But someone who was previously relegated to international segments finally made their on-screen return. Second to last segment.
oh yeah. I was like, who? Yeah, I'm so fucking tired.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah,
tired.
and speaking of tired, we're tired of this man's ish. Not the first man that comes out, as Solo Sikoa opens the show, coming from the audience, making fun of his older brother.
He said, it's your meal. They want it's your meal.
Pew pew.
Yeah, so Solo comes out and he's talking, and it's weird that you're like, why are you in the crowd? And then that's because this man's music hits. Jey Uso, his older brother, walks out and he goes, man, what are you doing? I raised you, I fed you, I changed your diapers. Like, you gotta come home to the bloodline,
And
man.
Solo is like, nah, I'm done with that ish. But while we're on the topic, what you doing? You used to be a former world champ. You won the Royal Rumble. You tapped out Gunther at WrestleMania. Now you back to Roman's lapdog bid.
Yeah, and Jay said, well, look, I'm going to fight you later on tonight, and if I beat you, you'll come back to the bloodline. And that's my warning shot. Bow! And Solo ducks, and he goes,
You good?
He goes, I
Yep.
didn't get hit. Anyone back there get shot?
No.
Okay.
Cool.
This is your warning shot.
Pew pew.
Also,
They added it to his graphic.
yeah, I was about to say that. The card before his match said, warning shot, pew pew bow.
Brother, I love Solo so much. Like, if you told me, 5 years ago, or even heck, 3 years ago, where it's like Solo would be one of my favorite stars on the roster, I probably would have laughed in your face.
No, you see, I can see it 5 years ago from you, because when I introduced you to wrestling, you loved the Bloodline.
Yeah.
That was your first big thing. So, I can see you
Bloodline,
loving him.
Bloodline and Judgment Day were my faves. Then I got acclimated.
Yeah. Hey, come on in. The water shit. Backed up with the sewage system. We're just shit. Floating and shit. No. We love Solo. The writers fucking hate him. And that's evident in the main
Yeah.
event when we get there. But first, we have a little bit of a tournament that's going
Yes.
on.
It is the first round and first match of the good old Luchador tournament to see who will face Roman in Raw in Mexico City. And the first match is Penta versus Laredo Kid.
Yeah. Very, very good match.
Yeah.
I don't know what you would expect from two luchadors of this high standard.
Yeah. I was enjoying it. The ending brought me down, especially because it's like because here's the thing. How it ends is Penta hits a super kick into a Penta driver, 1-2 kick out. This is also after Laredo hits a 450 splash. And then Laredo goes for a sort of springboard corkscrew that he's hit like 5 times during the match, threatening to end the match with it. Penta rolls out of the way, Mexican Destroyer 1, 2, 3, and all I could think about was, why didn't you just end it with the driver? It is literally a 5-second difference and much more impactful.
No,
Especially because it looked like Laredo was trying to exclamation point the match with a move. As I said, he already hit 5 times in the match.
I think you forget that it is, or not forget, but they rarely let people win with their secondary finisher.
True.
Rarely. That, like, you have, and this is what Undertaker said, you have a finisher that is protected, that you go over people with,
And
you have one that people can kick out of.
Yes.
Which I just think, why have 2 finishers then? Just have a finisher. Just have the other one be a signature. Because no one's losing to the 5-knuckle shuffle. No one's losing to the patented Orton draping DDT. No one's losing to Triple H or Batista spine buster. They're all just signature moves. No one's losing to the Undertaker chokeslam. They're just signature moves. Just call them signature moves. Why does everything have to... Well, you need one finisher, and then you need another one that people can kick out of.
It's like,
This is like Ricky Saints. Well, I need one finisher I can hit on the smaller guys, and one I can hit on the bigger guys. No, just have one finisher you can hit on fucking everyone.
Yeah. It's like, I get the sentiment Undertaker is talking about, because it's also like... we've seen this, especially even in recent times, of like people using their secondary finisher to finish like a more squash style match. Oba's won matches without hitting the fall from grace in recent history, just the choke slam, or even just pinning them after a lot of uppercuts. It's a sentiment that still exists, but it is definitely losing its flavor.
Another one. You've never seen Rey Mysterio or Dominic Mysterio just win by hitting his 619.
Yeah. It's always either the drop the dime or frog splash, depending on the person.
Or, back in the day, the West Coast Pop. So, it was literally like, hey, you're hitting this to set up your big move. You never win via your signature move. I don't know. It's just something that I'm just like, it makes no sense to have 2 finishers, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Next, we get on to Braun Breaker being hyper-focused on Obafemi.
Yep. We have an interview with the Vision prior to their match with Byron Saxton. He's interviewing them.
Having a match with Byron Saxton?
No. Sorry, weird verbiage.
Byron Saxton's getting back in the ring?
Weird verbiage. I will admit, as soon as it left my mouth, I was like, this is weird verbiage. But Byron Saxton's interviewing the Vision before the Austin Theory's match with Akira Tozawa. And, the other 3 members of the Vision are all hyping up Theory, saying Tozawa's lame. Braun's not saying a word. He's just staring into whatever abyss he decided to stare into.
Dissociate with me, twin.
Yes. And Byron's like, Braun, do you have any words? And he's like, Byron, can I ask you a question? Do you think Obafemi's the future of WWE? I mean, that's what Brock Lesnar said. Thank you. And he heads out like 30 seconds behind the rest of the Vision, basically. And we get the match of Austin Theory versus Akira Tozawa.
I'm saying this right now. It would have been so much better. Because we see Byron, I think 2 more times tonight.
Mm-hmm.
If after the segment, his suit jacket was torn. His clothes are fucking roughed up. He has a black eye, a bloody. It just would have been so perfect. Of just, yeah, that explains why he was gone for that time. He was beating his ass.
Yeah. But, like, yeah, so this match ends exactly how you think it ends, but they let Akira loose a little bit. Like,
I did not watch this match at all.
yeah. It does end as stupid as you think it would have ended.
I caught the ending, yeah.
Yes, with basically Theory finishing it with the most brutal clothesline you might have ever seen. They try to give it a name.
No. Forearm.
Even better. They do try to give it a finisher name, and I'm like, stop. Just stop.
I even forget what they said because it was so stupid.
No, I'm just like, the Theory experiment has failed. Either do something with him or let him go, because you are wasting so many resources on this man.
Put the phone back in his hand and turn him into a comedy character again.
Yeah.
That's all you need at this
But-
point. Because what the fuck
Yeah,
is going on?
but Theory then tries to brutalize Akira after the bell rings, after the forearm 1, 2, 3. Because Maxine then grabs a chair and Adam Pearce, with godlike speed, snatches it out of her hand, gets in between everyone, but Braun is charging up, he's twitching, about to spear Akira.
Who?
And he's like, just like I wanted.
Yes, here comes Oba. Fucking Theory runs him down and just gets. I don't even think he gets uppercut. I think he gets big booted.
Yeah, but
And the funniest thing is because Oba's entrance has fog, this man just disappears into the mist.
yeah,
And as soon as he gets big booted, that man is gone.
he's dead. And Braun and Oba stare down. Oba takes off the necklace, and Adam Pearce and the rest of the people in charge are like, no, not now. The crowd is chanting, let them fight.
Why are we teasing this match now? Why are we teasing this match now? If this is a Mania main event.
Yes, people are calling it the second coming of Rock and Stone Cold.
What I would have them do, right? Now, I'm not a writer, so they don't have to listen to me. But it seems like this place is fucking bugged. I would have Oba and fucking Braun cross paths once a month until the Rumble. They're 1 and 2 in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Go the distance. I would have Oba win, but you don't have to make this make sense, obviously. But
they're doing another Oba Prague match.
no,
No.
Braun. But
Oh.
these two get eliminated just via their hatred of each other. You know,
Yeah.
they get distracted, they drop the ball, they get eliminated. Fucking, I'd say Oba's in the chamber, going on the tear. Braun comes in when the door is open, spear, runs the ropes, spear, puts Oba through a pod with the spear as well. Throw him into the ring. Oba gets eliminated. Then that just builds perfectly to them facing at Mania.
Yes, no. Everyone is wanting this match at Mania no sooner.
I would also love to see Oba get involved in War Games if it is the vision. Not be a part of War Games, but just get involved.
Yeah. But
Jump a motherfucker.
yeah, after this segment and they're separated, we see a little later in the night, like not immediately after, Paul Heyman watching the show, and Braun reapproaches Paul Heyman, and he's like, "Hey, Paul. Hello, Mr. Breaker. Mind if I ask you a question? You can always ask me a question. Do you think Oba Femi is the future of WWE?"
Well, look, I don't kill me.
Yeah,
He's
like Brock
I love
Lesnar.
you, respect, like, with all due respect, I love you, I have adoration for you.
You didn't answer the question. And he turns it on his head, being like, "Braun, it sounds like you're truly wanting the answer of, do you think that I think Oba Femi is the future of WWE? Because I've had my piece, because I've said my piece about you and Oba. Back when Seth Rollins gave you the rub and I was talking for you, you were on top. And then Brock and Oba happened. So the question is what are you going to do about it?
Yeah, and he's like, until you give me a reason to respect you over Oba Femi, just think I respect Oba more than you. Braun says, okay. That's all we see of him.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Now it is. It's time. Did they change her theme,
I think so.
or has it just been so long that I can't remember the theme?
I think a little bit of both.
So Stephanie McCurr makes her way out. She's talking about wanting to face Liv. You know.
Yep, thanks the crowd for welcoming her back with open arms. Becky comes out and she's like, look, I get it. You want to get your hands on Liv. I also want to get my hands on Liv. She took the title from you. I haven't held that title in a while. But I hate what I've been seeing become of that title. Because
Yeah.
while you held it, you did nothing with it. While Liv's been holding it, she's been downgrading it back to what it was in the mid-2000s.
Yep. And they're bickering back and forth, and here comes Liv with her Banshee Shriek to jump Becky, because Becky's in the ring at this point. Goes to jump Becky, goes to hit the Oblivion. Becky counters it. Becky and then Stephanie proceed to jump Liv, and Liv
Yep.
counters, and that is the segment.
Yeah, Steph and Becky continue to get in each other's faces. Just give us a date for the triple threat.
Yeah, this is the most obvious triple threat ever. Most obvious triple threat setup ever.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be at Money in the Bank.
Yeah. But
Also, yeah. By the way, we didn't get a chance to cover it. Crown Jewel most likely is definitely not happening, especially now because they're advertising Money in the Bank as their next PLE.
yes.
But Chelsea Green, your interim women's champion, or your new women's champion, has gotten injured. She suffered an injury. Her orbital bone on her left eye is broken. So we shall see where that goes from here.
Yeah.
But we might need another interim champion very soon.
Yeah. Well, we.
Yikes.
Yeah, we
Yikes.
will see as things are reporting that Crown Jewel might still be penciled in for after War Games.
Brother, that is time for the John Cena Classic.
I'm just saying.
They are marketing a December thing. Stop trying to make Crown Jewel happen. No one wants Crown Jewel to happen.
I don't know.
No. Stop trying to make it happen. God damn it. No one wants to see Crown Jewel happen with Liv and Chelsea Green.
You can't manifest Crown Jewel happening.
I'm just saying what the internet is doing. I'm trying to do
Just
research.
like you can't manifest Finn Balor holding the title soon.
Damn.
Dang.
He's got you there.
Yeah.
He's got you there.
Yeah.
And I don't even watch the card.
And just like how Trevin can't manifest Crown Jewel into existence, LA Knight can't manifest himself being a luchador, even though his former roster mate did it a year ago. So LA Knight's is telling Kathy Kelly, look, I'm gonna go through this tournament and I'm gonna face Roman.
It's luchador only.
Oh, how convenient. Do you not watch the fucking program you're on? They said this last week when they announced it.
No, like, admittedly, half the roster doesn't watch the show.
Yeah, so he is caught off guard by this, gets upset, complains.
Finds Adam Pearce and finds a souvenir luchador mask he pulls out of his pocket, being like, I can put on a mask. I can be a luchador if I want to. Just give me a match. And Adam Pearce is like, look, when this tournament stuff is settled, you have my word that I will find a way for you to earn a championship match.
Yay.
But that's not fair. That's not fair.
Yeah, LA Knight is back to his lobotomized character.
Yep, especially after, Solo comes up to him and he goes, look, you need to understand the gravity of the situation. They just took out Royce Keys. Now, Royce is not injured legit, but in kayfabe, he is out indefinitely.
Yes, and Solo's like, Jay's trying to bring me back, we help each other out again, and then they're still blockaded by me before they get to you, because you know that if they do get me, it's the entire family against you once you get that shot. And LA Knight, in his lobotomized form, is like, no, SummerSlam was a one-night thing.
He said, we hugged, we did our kumbayas, and that's it.
And it's like, no, Solo's right, LA. Like if you don't help Solo, it goes from a 4v1 scenario, possibly a 4v2, to a forcefully 5-1. It's like, LA, I get.
No one ever called LA Knight the smartest person in the room.
No! No one has! And that's what I hate about him. It's like he does all this character growth and then gets lobotomied by circumstance.
I wouldn't hate LA Knight because of that. I'd hate creative because of that. LA Knight's ego is his own hubris.
Yep.
He says, I need to do this by myself. I'm the megastar. Rah.
He is wrestling Sisyphus.
Yep. All right. Now, this just reminds me of the Sami Zayn meme of what is it? It's pain breeds character. Pain builds character. Character built. Pain builds character. Reset. Pain builds character. Character built. Pain builds character. Resets.
But it's like, bro,
It's just one cyclical thing of, we finally get,
yes.
It's shit. We're building up. It's
Yes.
shit. And then we're just going to reset.
Yes, and you bring up the point of like, yes, a lot of the fault is on creative. I still put like 10% of the blame on LA Knight because he could do two things. Either say F nah, or find a way to make the delivery make sense. Because you are a master on the mic. You can make a poo-poo caca circumstance at least make a little sense. But no, you decide to phone it in and play the lobotomized character and make yourself look bad in the process. Are we missing a few letters and it should be lobotomized Knight instead of LA Knight?
Man, I don't know.
I think the L in LA stands for.
No, the LA stands for Lost and. They haven't found it yet, so they can't put the F in there. So it's just Lost and Knight. His brain wandered off somewhere. It's like us in the beginning of Baldur's Gate 3. I think someone pried his brain out, but then put the top of his head back on. And said, there you go, pal.
Mm-hmm.
You go right ahead.
So we saw one burial, now we see another.
Yeah, so Dragon Lee approaches Rey Mysterio and Adam Pearce as they're speaking.
Yep, thanks them for the opportunity to be in the Luchador tournament.
And then he goes, can I speak to Rey real quick? But first, Dominic approaches.
Yep, and he's like...
The fake Lucho. The wannabe Lucho.
Yeah.
The bitch.
Yeah. He's like, you have a tournament of the quote-unquote best luchadors, and you don't include the Rey de Luchadores, your triple Omega Campeon.
Well, I figured that if I give you another handout, you just continue to turn out the way that you did. A jackass is pretty much what Rey says. Well, we've given you handouts, and you've turned out to be a jackass, so...
Yep. And then Dragon Lee, for the honor of the luchador tradition, and Rey challenges Dom. Dom accepts. And now we get into this match, and...
Hey, you want to know how you vocally came out as being frustrated out and how your character's being written?
Here's your punishment.
Yeah, so after, and I just read this stat, and I am shocked to actually like, this is true. After beating John Cena in his last PLE in 2025, Dominic Mysterio has only won 2 matches on the main roster in all of 2026.
He's 2-12 in the year of our Lord 2026. That is his match record.
He is a world champion, and he is 2-12. Just about as useless as his kayfabe girlfriend.
It's like people are also reporting the stats of Triple H needs to pack it up, because I get fighting nepotism, I get punishing people who speak out against the boss, but he is the world champ of a brand. He is Rey Mysterio's son.
Well, no, everything he said rings true. Why are you writing me as this incompetent, inept fucking loser on the main roster who's basically just a comedy character, and then I go down to Mexico and I'm the biggest thing there?
Yep.
Other than El Grande, I'm the biggest thing there. And yeah, maybe it's because he's world champion, but guess what? He got the fucking reactions before he was world champion down there. So what the fuck are we doing here? Why is he so competently well written over here and over here? He is Roman Reigns in 2019 with the dog food.
Yeah, no. You also see it in his work. Again, in the tag match last week and against Dragon Lee here now, he's pulling stuff out. Against Danhausen, he wanted to get out of there. You could still see in his eyes in the last 2 weeks, he didn't like that he was taking the loss here, but it's he still pulled out-ish. He pulled an apron 619 in this match. It's he's putting in the work. Triple H is just F you, brother.
Well, you wanted to speak to the dirt sheets, Well, we're gonna have you face Danhausen in a Human Monies on a Pole match.
Yes, it's
and here's the kicker. The pole gets inserted into your ass.
Yes, it's he is the last person to face John Cena in a PLE. He is the last person to beat John Cena by pinfall.
He is the last person to take a championship from John Cena.
He is one of either the last or one of the last to beat AJ Styles by pinfall.
And yet, he can't do anything anymore. This is almost as bad as how badly they neutered Gunther.
It's Dom, have respect from yourself. I get the family ties. I get, you probably want to have some company loyalty, especially with how over you are in AAA. Jump ship. You will be a moneymaker anywhere you go.
I'm just saying, bro. If I'm him, I'm just saying, bro, when this Judgment Day shit is all up and done, just take me off the main roster. I'll just go down to Mexico.
Yep.
I'll just go.
And if you say no, release me from my contract. It's if you don't want to book me properly or have me full-time AAA, I will jump ship. I will go to AEW. I will guest star on CMLL. My name and my face and my ring style carries effing weight. You let me go, your company dies. Either do something proper with me or eat shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And now, speaking of, I don't want to say shit. It's not shit in the terms of the match. It's shit in terms of, oh boy, I couldn't see this coming. Can you guess who Sol Ruka's mystery tag team partner is?
It's Io Sky.
Yeah. Who the fuck?
A lot of the internet almost thought it was Tatum, but...
No. You want to know the shit I saw? Azaria. I said, the two people who were engaged in a feud, the last time they saw each other are just going to be buddy. This isn't 2019 with Vince calling up Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa now when they're feuding. This doesn't make any fucking sense. What do you mean, Zarya and Sol? What the fuck are you talking about?
Some people need their internet taken away. I've held that sentiment since the beginning of this podcast, basically. I hate how many times I have to repeat it, especially talking about wrestling. But some people need their internet taken away.
Yeah, but Io Sky and Sol Ruca are taking on the Judgment Day, which is represented by Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. Fuck you, uncustomizes your title.
Yeah, they took the barbed wire off.
Because either she thought or they thought it looked hard. And let me tell you, it looked like shit.
Yeah, it got flamed on the internet, and it continues to get flamed even with the barbed wire off. Like, so many people are talking about, like, they took it off.
Yeah, because, dude, it looks stupid.
It did.
And you legitimately thought, all right, bet. Time to customize the belt. So what? We've had Lyra, Becky,
Soul.
and AJ Lee.
Yeah.
So
And
this
Maxine as well.
Oh yeah, so this is our 6th holder.
Mm-hmm.
Finally get a customized belt. It is done within a week. That is the quickest. And when I say the quickest I've ever seen a customized belt be introduced and taken away, it's almost it's going to be a rare title variant, just like AJ Styles with the black swoosh under the WWE logo. Which I was watching at that time, and I feel like I remember seeing that, but I also feel like I don't remember seeing it because it was a one-time thing. And if you did not tune into that episode of SmackDown, or you weren't there live, guess what? You didn't see the belt.
Yeah. Io and Soul, of course, pick up the win.
Yeah, with the best Soul Snatcher since the main roster debut. With I think Roxanne was trying to roll her up.
Yeah.
Soul kicks her back, which sends Roxanne into the corner, which then leads to Soul running up to the ropes.
Soul Snatcher, 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Now we get backstage where I don't mean this to sound rude, but this is the cleanest English I have heard from Io Sky.
She's been practicing.
Because Io
Watch her
Sky
interview.
and Soul are walking down.
They're congratulating each other, hyping each other up. Soul's talking about getting the title back. And Lyra Valkyria, back on screen, comes in and is like, what makes you think you deserve to get that title back? That's my title. I'm the one who basically invented it, who made it what it is.
And Soul goes, well, what have you done lately to even earn that spot? And she goes, why don't you ask Bailey?
And then she peeks over at Io and is like, what are you looking at?
And then leaves, and Io goes, ew.
You.
Is she okay?
I don't know, bro.
All right, it's time for our main event of the evening. It is Jey Uso taking on Solo Sikoa. If Jey Uso wins, he delivers Solo to Roman next week.
If
And if
Solo wins, leave me the F alone.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh boy, the writers fucking hate Solo Sikoa.
Yeah,
What's wrong with Solo winning?
no.
Oh,
Solo lost.
Yeah.
Why can't Solo win?
Oh, yeah, no, I agree. Why can't one of the most organically over baby faces in the company, win a fucking match?
Are we back in the 90s where when someone gets organically over, we decide to bury them?
And also, here's the thing.
Because we just talked about Dom.
Wait, no.
Now we're talking about Solo.
No. Sorry. I've been saying this for weeks now, and it is still pissing me off. Are the Bloodlines baby faces or fucking heels?
They're tweeners.
They're not tweeners. They're not tweeners. Because here's the thing that pisses me off so much. Jey Uso works the match like a heel. He cuts promos like a heel. Still does the crowd entrance. Is still dancing with the kids. Are you a baby face or are you a fucking heel? because Solo was working the whole match as a babyface. And spoilers, because we said it, when Jay wins, they cheer. So, are you a babyface or are you a fucking heel? Because they have Roman listed internally as a face. Okay, cool. Why is the rest of the bloodline heels? Why do we now have 2 face members of the bloodline in Roman and Solo and 3 heel members in the Usos and Jacob Fatu? It makes no fucking sense. It just doesn't make any fucking sense at all. Like, what the fuck are we doing? And if this doesn't lead to Solo breaking out of the bloodline, then what the fuck are we doing? Because let me guess. Let me guess. Solo and them are all going to be ringside for a Roman match. Roman's going to go to attack someone, or someone's going to go to attack Roman's partner on his behalf, and Zilla Fatu is going to show up, and he's going to be fighting them off. And then Zilla Fatu is going to be brought into the group. And oh boy, now we have 6 bloodline members. At least this time, they're all fucking Samoan, unlike Sami Zayn being in there. Which I still hate the inclusion of him in the bloodline. I don't care how many good moments we got out of it. It was still fucking stupid then. It's still stupid now.
Him being in the group wasn't very oozy.
But it makes no logical sense. What are we doing storytelling-wise? Because you can't tell a cohesive story.
What we're doing is killing anyone who gets organically over. LA, Dom, and now Solo, all in the same episode.
Yep.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, Jey Uso wins with the splash after a fucking spear because Jimmy Uso gets involved.
Which a splash ain't even a good finisher move in my opinion.
Well, it's a Samoan tradition at this point.
I don't give a fuck if it's tradition. It's still dog shit move.
So is everything in Jey Uso's arsenal.
Yeah. Looking at you, super kick boy.
But of course, LA Knight does not appear to help Solo out at all, even though he has been given an express. Roman is given express what is it? Orders to not touch LA Knight.
Yep.
So LA, this was the perfect time to go out there, beat them up, and you won't have repercussions.
They will if they touch you.
But guess what? No.
Because we have established you got lobotomized today.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yeah, but that's it for this episode of Monday Night Raw.
When did SmackDown become the good brand?
When they got Tatum Paxley. And when they in their writing admitted Cody is written better when he's not champion. Because he said, I'm not champion. I don't have to play by the rules anymore. Oh boy.
Yep.
That's great logic for saying, when I'm champion, just know I'll be written shittily. When I'm not, I'll be one of the most interesting characters on SmackDown.
Yeah.
It is.
It is honestly night and day. Like, even going to earlier works, Cody was so much more interesting when he's on the chase than when he's the holder.
Oh, that's kind of the thing with baby faces. You have to set up rivalries for them while they're in the chase.
Yep.
That is a key part of building a babyface champions. You have to set up their rivals while they're in the chase. Because I'm telling you now, just a random heel showing up and saying, Nia Jax just showing up and saying, I won a title match, so I'm getting a title match, does not interest me at all.
Yeah. I don't know how, of course it's Shawn Michaels with the pen, but NXT, does this perfectly. We're seeing it right now with Kendall Gray. We're seeing it a little bit with Tony D'Angelo. It's like...
Kendall Gray had 3 opponents set up from her chase, and that was Izzy Dame, Kalani Jordan, and Lola Vice.
Yep. And
We've gone through 2 of them.
Yep.
Now we get 1 more, and I think Kalani is the one to take it off of Kendall Gray. So we're coming upon maybe our final arc of Kendall Gray's championship reign. Don't think it's happening this soon. But even if she beats her, you still have the you kept
Yep.
screwing me out of the title matches, so I am going to
Kill you.
Yeah, I'm going to keep coming after you.
Yep. And NXT is also doing this thing with Kalani and Kendall of like they're giving Kalani opposition to postpone the inevitability of her v. Kendall. It's like sure, Kendall might be on the back foot, but it's still adding to both storylines.
But it's like
Once we get to the main roster,
Chad
though-
Gable is a perfect example of this, funnily enough. Because and they did it ass backwards too. Because while as a heel, he set up all his feuds for when he would win the IC title.
Yep, because it is a redemption arc. He is giving opportunities to luchadors now, and people who oppose luchadors are getting in between those opportunities.
What's not a redemption arc though is your championship win being just an ad for Punk Root
Yeah.
to discredit the entire championship.
He celebrated more with that goddamn dog mascot than he did with his actual family. That man was stiff as a board with this family. As soon as they came to that dog,
Bro wanted to get his check.
Yeah.
also, after Dragon Lee and Dom, the Big Cass attacks,
Oh, yeah.
we forgot to mention that Javon fights him off.
Uh.
Cass clotheslines him out of midair during a cutter attempt.
Yeah, you
Big
heard
boot.
that right. Like, you know the air Javon gets, but Cass is 7 feet tall, and you can't teach that.
Can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guy in the room. Corey, why aren't you speaking?
He has his reasons.
Yeah, but that's it for this episode of Monday Night Raw. Tonight is NXT.
Yeah.
I cannot say NXT anymore. I'm scared for Tatum. I am scared for Tatum, man.
It's like, I still do have some fear, but knowing that she is being pioneered and coached and protected by Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, some of that fear is sequented and like, so it's like, the fear is still there. It is in slumber until she breaks off from those two.
Yes. But that is it from us here at Disqualified. That is your NXT Predictions Champion, Trevin. Our main roster Predictions Champion is our cameraman and producer, Zach, and I am Caleb. I'm Bellis Caleb. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over, and we will see you next time. Thank you for your time, and peace.